What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. Bruh, today I'm gonna talk about the big news that you have Warriors, partial owner. I guess he got a piece of the ownership. Mark Stevens will no longer be allowed to attend a Warriors game for the rest of this NBA Finals. And we'll, see if anything, either more further disciplinary actions happen, as he was the one identified as pushing Kyle Lowry last night in Game 3 of the NBA Finals as he dove into, the courtside seats for a loose ball. Man, these NBA player interactions have been something this season, man. Most notably, the biggest one this season was the incident in Utah when you had a Utah Jazz fan basically told Russell Westbrook to get down on your knees like you used to. At least that's what Russell Wilson claimed he said. He said otherwise, that he said something else. Honestly, I'm rolling with Russell Westbrook because I don't know, for one reason, Russell Westbrook seemed like very adamant, you know what I'm saying, which he ain't had to tell him he go, mess up him and his wife. I thought that was a bit much. But the fact that he got so adamant, man, and the guy in the interview seemed so chill, I believe like that's what he said, yo. But that was the biggest incident this season involving like a courtside fan, and a player. And then you got this incident, man. You couldn't really see it too much last night. You seen that Lowry was upset about something. But, this morning, man, when I see the replay, it's like, this dude really pushed Lowry, yo. Like, really just pushed him like to say, man, get up out of here, man. You can't do stuff like that. Like, granted, courtside seats, obviously, I've never sat courtside before. It'll be nice if I can one day, maybe. But, obviously, when you have those type of seats, you get a lot of access to players into the game that, people that's sitting in other areas of the arena or that's not at the arena you can access. But the downfall to that is when you got these guys diving for loose balls and stuff like that, you out there basically vulnerable of getting ran into. The killing part in this situation, he wasn't the guy that got ran into. It was the people on side of him, but he just felt like he just felt entitled or felt dominant or whatever the word case may be, to just push the man, yo. And I just felt like, the Warriors did the right thing. And Adam Silver, man, one thing I can say about Adam Silver as a commissioner, he moves very quickly and very swiftly when it comes to nonsense like this, yo. When you had the Donald Sterling incident, a lot of people was like, well, what do you do? He basically forced the man hand into selling his team. Now, granted, he got a couple of $1 billion from that, but, he had to relinquish his team. And you got all kind of other incidents going, he's trying to fix the one and done situation to where these guys can come, the NBA ready players can come into the league right away instead of going to college for a year when it's inevitable that they're a lottery pick in the NBA and all they're doing out there is risking themselves for injury. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of issues, man, that I felt like he's done a magnificent job on. The one thing that I feel like needs to be taken care of is like, I feel like we should be able to at least see the draft, the ping pong balls, man. Even if you don't want to let everybody see it live, I feel like at least right after, the lottery's order has been announced, show us a tape delay of how the ping pong balls went. Because me personally, honestly, man, I don't have no facts behind this, just my opinion. I feel like that's the one thing in all sports that absolutely is rigged. I feel like the NBA lottery is rigged, yo. But yeah, man, I mean, shout out to the Warriors and the NBA, like, yeah, get this guy out of here, man. You can't just be out here pushing players, man. I mean, that's just not what's up, man. Especially out there now, if Lowry would have done something like that, that's, walk up to a fan and push a fan, the whole world would have been set on fire. So they don't give them any right to go out there and push a man while a man basically is minding his business and doing his job, and you just happen to be in the vicinity. Like, good job, man, removing from all this situation, man, and hopefully incidents like this could start dying down if the NBA put their foot down and start banning these people from being able to attend NBA games, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm gonna have NBA content, man, throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat.